First, we start by drawing, and we should draw a map on the paper about what we have in mind and what we are going to make by a wire. We have inspiration sources. For example, mine is a leaf. Any kind of leaf could be used as an inspiration source. And what we do is not drawing the inspiration source as realistic as it is. I mean, if this is a leaf with green color, with yellow spots and a lot of shadows in between, I'm not going to do that and imitate the overall real things that happens here. I'm going to draw a motif, and the motif is an outline of this leaf that determines the overall shape of it. For example, for this one is something like this. Looking at the leaf, and it would be something like this. This drawn shape is a combination of lines, some curved lines I had drawn on the paper, and this is the leaf. And this is perfect for making wire things because the wire itself is kind of line. But also, there are some other things that we should pay attention for making this line to wire. The thing is that we should have a starting point. For example, we start here and we start moving and we continue. We have a total bend here and here we end. So we should have starting point and an ending point. In most cases, this ending point is going to be wrapped all around this main structure. Now we are going to do the same for Monstra leaf, and this would be the design. We pick up a pen, pencil, or a marker, and first we are going to make a loop, then a straight line, and these lines are continuous. Then we continue that with a curved line, then a bend, another one, another curve, and we go to the bottom, and here we make another leaf, and we continue just like the other side. And these are going to be done just with wire. And here at the ending point, we have a wire wrapping part. So the point here is that all the lines are continuous, and we simplified the inspire resource that here we had a Monstra leaf. Now pick up your tools, a piece of wire, and your main tools, round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, and wire cutter. And of course, we start by making a loop. And as we drawn on the paper, this time we are going to shape the wire. I'm using 0.8 millimeter thick wire to do so. And also, the scale is meaningful here, and we should consider the measurement that we are going to make the design into the wire. For example, here I have a very big design. I'm going to scale it down something like half of this measurement. So first I'm going to make a loop with my round nose pliers and on the wire. Till now I have a P or Q shape, but here I have a total loop, and here I should make a 90-degree bend. So again, I put round nose pliers in, and after the circle is completed, I'm going to make a 90-degree bend at that starting point of the loop. And here we have a straight line that had returned back, and this is the straight line. Put round nose pliers and then make a bend just like this, and this is a total bend, and I'm going to push it with chain nose pliers to be overlapped. Okay, and here I'm going to make another bend. This is here, that's bend, and I'm going to do that with round nose pliers. If it's difficult for you to do that with round nose pliers, you could do that with chain nose pliers. Okay, here we have a curved line, so I'm going to keep it with my round nose pliers, and with the other hand I'm pushing the wire so that I would have a bend like this, and here another bend. It's something like a piece of pizza, isn't it? Like a triangle, of course, but this is going to be a little squeezed to have something like a horizontal line. And again, here we have a complete bend. I'm turning, of course, the wire, and here where a U shape is made, I'm going to squeeze it with chain nose pliers. And again, I'm looking at the map, and here we have another curve, so I would put my round nose pliers here and another bend just like the one we had made first, and here I'm going to use my thumb to form the wire, of course. Another bend here is needed, and we are going to do the same for all of these leaves. When you made the overall shape with the wire, this is the time to cut it out in about 2 or 3 centimeters. And we are going to use this tail for this wrapping part, the end wrapping part, and to close this shape so that there wouldn't be any open part, because these open parts could damage the overall made wire jewelry, could damage the overall piece, and maybe a little pressure at this part could tear it apart. And I'm going to make a little wire coil in here, so I'm using my round nose pliers to make just little loops and wrapping parts here. I'm inserting the wire in and then pulling it, then to squeeze these two little wire coiling parts, and then to push it onto the work so that there wouldn't be any sharp edges left. Okay, our beautiful Monstra leaf is almost ready. And we could use this piece as an earring, of course, and we could add a hook to this very beautiful wire piece to make it a dangling wire earring. So I'm going to make a loop at first with round nose pliers on my 0.8 millimeter thick wire, but you could use one, and then I would make a rounded shape just like this, and somewhere in front of this loop I'm going to make a bend, and then to cut it out, this would be the hook, the earring hook, and of course I'm going to open this loop just like when I'm opening a jump ring, and then to put the piece in. This is the beautiful earring, but what if we want to make a ring of this design for this earring? Of course, first of all, we are going to draw the map and the line that we are going to pursue to make this very beautiful wire monstra. If we assume the design of the leaves at first, and here the middle part, and here I'm not going to make a loop here because the loop is appropriate for the earring, and here I need to continue that to be wrapped all around my finger. And of course this is not as strong, and to make the strength I'm going to double this wire, so I'm going to have a complete bend here, and then again I'm going to the first point here and a wrapping part. So let's do that again. Pick up your 0.8 millimeter thick wire and start to have this very beautiful monstra. Okay, till now this is just like the way we did for the earring, and we made a wire frame and wire shape out of the design, and here is the middle wire that I'm going to make a complete bend with the round nose pliers, and then to squeeze it to be attached tightly. And you could use your chain nose pliers to do that perfect. And here is the time that I am going to wrap this extra part and this tail wire all around a cylindrical shape, no matter what, and you could use any kind of ring of yours, and this would be the appropriate place that I'm going to wrap this wire all around. So at the top of the ring, so I'm going to place it somewhere here, and then to wrap the wire, this is one round, and I'm going to make it double. So again, with round nose pliers, make a bend, complete bend here. You could just squeeze it or remain that like this, and again insert the cylindrical shape and wrap it all around. And this is where we are going to make wire wrapping parts to attach these wires together. Okay, One of them is the starting point that we had start making the Monstra shape, and I'm going to wrap it all around all of these wires by making a band, and then I'm going to squeeze it with chain nose pliers to fix it here. And again, the extra part is going to be totally pushed onto this shape. And of course, the ending point that I'm going to cut the wire, I'm going to wrap this tail all around the main straight line at the middle. And to make a little wire coiling here. And that would be the result, and this would be the attaching part. And if the ring has lost its shape just like this, don't worry, because it's a flexible wire, of course, and we could do that and fix it again by using our tools, or just by wrapping it again on the mandrel or the cylindrical shape that you have all around, and to fix it just like this. And then don't forget to push it and hammer it with the plastic part of your tool all around that cylindrical shape, of course. And then at the end, some additions. For example, this mid wire is needed to be put at the middle, of course, and that would be almost ready. Very beautiful Monstra wire ring, and you could of course scale it down to be a little more delicate, and of course the beautiful wire earring. Hope you had enjoyed watching this tutorial. If you would like to know more tutorials on how to make half sets, please follow these videos too. Thanks for watching. Love you so much. Take care and bye-bye.